I'm gonna be skydiving.
Skydiving? What made you want to do something like that?
I don't know. There's a pretty big tree right here, right? Or somewhere. Isn't there like a pretty big tree, one of these? Yeah, my problem in here, there's probably not that much lighting, but you can always try things. Only really this little one belonged to my mother. Is there like a little wooden one in here? Yeah, this one. See this one? This was my mother's when she was getting sick with cancer. And then when I first went blind, I was walking around like this. Like hunched over. When I first went blind, when I very first went blind, I was kind of paranoid because I was like, what is everyone doing? Like, I can't see them. They're probably doing something like behind my back. But over time, like, of course, this is like, that was a crazy way to think, you know? And I've always gotten along with people. I liked to get along with people, to trust people, you know? And I think that's an important quality of a friendship, of a relationship, anything like that. If there's no trust, that leads to major problems. Because even if there's no trust, even like, let's say in a relationship, there's no trust, even if the other person's not cheating or not doing anything nefarious, the other person's gonna always think they are. You know, when I had never tried running after I went blind, the first time, like, already, like, I was all nervous. I'm like, how does this work, you know? And my friend Heidi's like, you literally just run, that's it. She's like, I'll be right next to you, you're holding this tether, and I'll tell you what's coming up, but for the most part, it's just flat terrain. So, you know, I've sort of learned to, you have to really trust other people if you're blind, or people with other disabilities, I'd imagine too, because they're telling you things that your life could depend on. I tried snowboarding once. I've heard of blind skiers. You know, if your guide's not giving you good information, that could be it. I mean, when I could see when I was younger, it was sort of a feeling of freedom, you know, being able to go where I wanted to go quickly, you know, before I could drive. So I was probably, you know, from the ages to, like I said, about 9 to about 13, you know, then my older brother, once your older friends, your older siblings start driving, you know, it's not as imperative to, but having a way to get around quick, and also, you know, having, you know, we would play games, we'd play street hockey, we would try like grinding, I forget what that's called, you know, when you slide on poles on your rollerblades. Sometime after my father's passing, I remember going into one of the bedrooms. I went into the closet, you know, and since I'm blind, I was just kind of feeling around, poking with my cane, and I heard this sort of plastic clank, and I reached down and I was like, wow, these feel like snowboard boots, and then I realized quite quickly that they were rollerblades, and they felt exactly like the rollerblades I used to have. What I remembered was when I was, you know, maybe in middle school, I had gotten a pair of rollerblades called Bravo Blade GLX, And I remember my father liking them so much that he got the same exact pair. And in addition, we were almost the same exact foot size. You know, I was able to put the rollerblades on and they fit almost perfect. So it was just, you know, one of those moments where you're not expecting something and then you find something that literally brings back a whole flood of memories. You know, that's what I got this crazy idea that, you know, blind people now can snowboard, can rock climb, can use computers, so why wouldn't I be able to rollerblade? So, you know, I immediately started making up or thinking up ways this could work. And 20 years older, I put them on and stand up and try not to fall on my head. I did get, I mean, when I was in Connecticut, I put them on and I got going on the street, just, you know, it's kind of hilly there, so I didn't want to push it. My family was, don't break your hamstring. You know, if I had a guide, I think I'd have no problem. It's not like, you know, your balance doesn't need to be that much different. You just kind of be careful about if you're leaning forward or backward. And then for this, you just hit that. For the brake, you just put the backhand. Piece of cake. Rolling like a freight train, flying like a hurricane. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I wanna go fast.